Hey guys, Damian Lewis with Prep Sports Nation here with the PSN Spotlight on the Miller Grove Wolverines football team as we continue our coverage of summer workouts. We pulled up on the Wolverines on day 2 of week 2 and spoke with Coach Melvin Brown, who is now in his second season as the head coach of the Wolverines. In year 1 under Brown, the Wolverines reached the Georgia High School Association State Playoffs for the first time since the 2017 season. And now here in year 2 under Brown, he and his staff say it's all about raising the bar on expectations of Wolverine football.
Well, going into year 2, we get a full year with them. Last year, I got the job in March, so it was more towards getting ready for spring. In year 2, the young men got a taste of the new culture and how we want to do things now, the new way at Miller Grove. First handling their business in the classroom first, then transition to the weight room and transition to the field. Just the expectations of how we want to do things here at Miller Grove. Just raising the bar, set the standard as far as being competitive on and off the field, being model citizens in the hallway, on and off the field, and just things like that. And I'm just really excited for these young men to see what they're going to do this year.
The Wolverines wrapped up the 2021 season with a 6-5 overall record, 3-3 in region play, and locking up the 4th seed to advance to the playoffs. And Brown says when he first got an opportunity to be around his players last season and see the talent within the program, he had a feeling they'd be able to get some things accomplished in his first season.
Coming in and getting the job, I thought I was coming in more in a rebuilding for the first year. And then actually when I got here and the first day we walked into the weight room and I saw the young men, I saw the eyes, I saw the hunger in their eyes, and I saw when we got here to the field that these kids are talented, that we possibly could do something this year. I didn't know how far we could go with it, but I knew that we could win a couple of games this year because of the talent that we had there. And that senior class last year was extremely hungry. They've been through a lot. You know, their first 3 years, they didn't win a lot of games at all. And I was so happy and thankful that we was able to win more games in that 1 year that they won in their whole high school career, to send those guys up the right way. And a lot of those guys end up getting scholarships, which is a great thing because they did their part in the classroom. I had a lot of young men in that senior class last year, believe it or not, with 4.0s, 3.8s. Like, I think the lowest kid had a 2.9. So they was always taking care of their business in the classroom, and now they just needed a little help, a little different guide, a little change of culture on the field to let these guys go out the right way. So now we're ready just to transition into year 2. Let's see what happens.
Now as Miller Grove prepares for the 2022 season, Brown says mental toughness is an area he and his staff want to see their players improve upon this upcoming season.
Mental toughness. I noticed that even when I got the job and started watching some old game film, how they looked in the first half compared to the second half. So we really working on mental toughness this year, putting them in certain situations in practice to see how they respond to it. Because especially when you get into the playoffs, you know, you're going to face a lot of adversity. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs during the game, and you got to be mentally tough to make sure you're able to overcome that. So we're definitely dealing with the mental toughness part.
All right, thanks to Coach Brown and the Miller Grove Wolverines for allowing us to pull up on them for this PSN Spotlight, and can't wait to see him in action when the season kicks off. For these stories and more, make sure you check us out at PrepSportsNation.net, and don't forget to check out our YouTube highlight channel, Prep Sports Nation. I'm Damian Lewis with Prep Sports Nation.